Hey guys, so I said I would come back for an update today on the weather, and here I am. So far, it's about 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock ish. Okay, so I guess like there was some crazy developments overnight. They weren't good developments per se. I mean, I guess for some of us they weren't good. Some of us definitely are going to do better with them. The Carolinas got completely slammed, and I just want to like apologize, not apologize. I'm sorry, to give my condolences to everybody out there and to my prayers, and I hope everybody is doing okay, and I hope there's very minimal. I mean, there's definitely. I'm gonna turn the light on. There's definitely confirmed like death, sadly, and I just hope that that's really it's not going to be any more than what it is. I'm sorry, guys. It sucks living down south this time of year. I know. On the coast, and, coming from New York, on behalf of all of us, you are in our thoughts and prayers, and it's lessons to be learned, and we, use you guys as an examples. And I hate to say that, but in a way, it kind of, we have to. Getting a call, and I don't even know who they are, and it's like said it's self-recording, but it didn't. Anyway, so I don't want to like, you know what I mean. So, anyways, let's just. I hope you can hear it on my right here on my skylight. It's raining. We were doing pretty good this morning. I woke up. I heard it was raining pretty much all morning, but it was very kind of like light rain. And I have an AC in my room and a fan in my room. I know I'm spoiled, and I speak all this now. And I'm probably not gonna have electric later. But it was pretty late this morning. It wasn't really windy at all. I didn't look like It was just like raining. It wasn't like anything out of the ordinary. Got up this morning. I got probably about 9 o'clock. I went to go look at the weather channel. Because I don't have a local news channel. Like I do technically, but I never, like, my cable box is actually in my girl's room, and I don't actually watch my cable box. I only have basic cable, so I can get the free cable channels, free streaming cable channels. So I, instead of switching all the boxes around, like, screw it. So I just like put on the weather channel, and all this stuff like happened. Like, there was this trailer park, and I think it was in North Carolina, that just, it's not even a trailer park anymore. It's just complete debris, and it worries me because I live in a trailer park. So like, I'm like, okay. And because the storm is moving so fast, which they did not expect, it's not able to weaken as it's moving. So it's moving faster than it's weakening, basically. It's not having time to weaken like it's supposed to, because it's still, some of it's still running off the water, for one. And two, the eye of the storm is actually coming right over us, right over my like area, like up through me, through Albany, up north more. It's coming like this. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna be right in the like the middle of the storm, like the worst part of it. There's no avoiding that. New York City is not going to be as bad as they thought, I think, but they're more looking at tornadoes on their end. A lot of wind, obviously. With the wind, could cause the rip currents, the waves to become like 10 feet high, which then causes flooding. So their main concern right now is flooding, obviously, because they're more on the ocean coast, more in the ocean than we are. Our flooding will mostly come from the Hudson River, or like the little creeks. Like, literally, there's a creek in like right in our trailer park, and but we have a really big like steep hill, so it would have to be really windy and a lot of rain for it to go over that. But there could be any flat spots between here and like down the road. It could flood out all of us. So I do have insurance for all that, so I'm not stupid. I am smart. I always get all insurance for everything. As you can see, I'm wet. I was outside, so I saw that, and then when I was looking at the Doppler, I saw that we were gonna get hit probably about somewhere between 1 and like 3. Now they're saying somewhere between 3 and 7. So I'm gonna say between 1 and 7, because the Doppler is saying 1 of like 1, 2 o'clock ish. So that's kind of like, we're getting very close. Like you can already hear it. It's starting up now. I was like, shit, all right. I had coffee. I didn't even eat. I didn't take my meds, nothing. I got myself in my car. And I went right down the road to the store, Dollar General. I picked up some candles because I have no candles, believe it or not. I use the melted wax things. I don't use candles. I picked up a bunch of candles. I picked up some matches. Luckily, my son's father sent me some money. I had no money up until like last night. So I was able to get milk. I was able to get some bread. I was able to get some ham, because I'm like, all right, we'll be able to do stove out hamburgers, so that's the only thing I can use on the stove. So we're gonna have hamburgers dinner if we have to, if the electric goes out. I just grabbed like necessity things, cost me like $20, and then I came home. So I was like, all right, we don't have a lot of time, so let's get outside and start picking up the garbage just outside, like the little garbage outside from the kids, and then like put away like the heavier things underneath the trailer, just to get it out so it doesn't blow and hit the, more of a destruction than it has to be. So we did all that, all of us, me, my son, my two girls. I threw out stuff and we just cleaned up, and I also did a makeshift of like a flood blockage between like my walkway, because I already have really bad drainage, and like our trailer park is like one road, and like one side is like down and one side is up, so it looks like this. If you take a picture, and I did one time, it was like this. So one side's on a hill and we're on this side, so this is like the bottom part. So like me and like my next door neighbor and the first trailer, which is so Brad's trailer, Tara and Billy's trailer, our trailer, and Sharon's trailer. Those are actually the people I talk to the, well, not to say talk to the most, but those are the people those are the people on my side that I talk to everybody here, but like in general they're my neighbors, but like I don't mean like I like conversate with them, but like most of the people I like tend to like hang around, if we're all outside hanging out, that's our like clique, I guess you would say. We're kind of all down here, so we're always the ones getting flooded, and the ones up here, and then like my husband's cousin Amanda's up here, so her trailer is directly across from mine, so all her water comes down this way, and doesn't matter how it's raining out, we always flood over here. And they're worse in the first trailer, which is Brad's and Mary's trailer, because they have the drainage from the town owns by the road, so that always floods out too. So it's a swampy ass mess here, like when it rains, bad. So like with this rain coming, it's definitely going to flood our area out, our side out. So I try to blockage that as much as I can, but I mean, it's probably not even gonna work. Okay, so I got a little wet when I was outside. The wind was picking up a lot, and it was starting to really start to rain. I was like, all right, everybody get in the house. So we get in the house, and we're here now. This is where I am now. I was just literally got in the house, and my hair is like still wet, and like I can hear it's already starting to rain like harder. The wind's probably starting to pick up. I have no idea because I'm not near a window, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to start hearing it soon, because you will hear that wind once it starts to pick up. I'm in a trailer. I had to make about 20 backup plans what to do here. Just listening to the weather channel and the meteorologist tell us what to do. It kind of like helps a lot, because I don't really know what to do, because I had not lived in a trailer during like this kind of storm before. So they say to be in a room where there's most amount of walls between you and the outside and stay low. Okay, I live in a single wide trailer. There's no most amount of walls. There's one wall, like basically with everything, until I discovered my open bathroom. There's actually, this is where we are going to go if it gets really bad. We're going to come into here. This part is open, but this side and this side have the most amount of walls between the outside. Because in here we have like a toilet room kind of. That's in here, so like that's almost like a closet. So that's the extra barrier of wall, and over here is my shower, so that's the extra barrier of wall. So this would be literally the safest spot for us to be, and to be below. My phone is pretty much fully charged. I have my backup charger, which is a great backup charger. It will charge 2 phones twice fully, so we have that. We also have a very small generator. It could probably run maybe our like internet, like maybe the TV, and maybe a shower or something. But I'm hoping it does not come to that. I do know we're probably going to lose our electric. I do expect it to be a while before it comes back on. Any photo shoots I had lined up like this week are definitely going to probably end up being canceled. I say that because with one gust of wind, we lose electric for like hours, so it's going to be bad. Like they're saying, there's like over 3,000 people without electric in the Carolinas, and so that's where we're at right now. So yeah, like I mean, it's definitely coming down outside. I'm afraid to look out the window, but like I think I almost want to like run this camera over there to show you guys, but this is it. It's here. It came, and like, you know what? I was hoping it wasn't gonna be as bad as they were saying, or as bad as they weren't even saying it was gonna be that bad. I was just guessing it was gonna be that bad because I'm like freaking overthinking everything, and of course, it's living up to my standard. I'm like, I don't like that because Irene did that with me, and I'm just really like weird about predicting like storms. Like, I can tell if a storm is coming or if it's. I just watch. All you gotta do is watch the Doppler, learn your color coordination, like the color coordinations, what the colors mean. Red means severe. If you're in magenta, that's very bad. Like if you're in the yellow, that's like a step, like that's okay-ish, but it's not great. If you're in like the orange, between like the yellow and the red, that's like Alright, that's like, we'll use like the orange is kind of like yellow and orange are kind of like the watch kind of like term, and like the red is like the warning term, and magenta is you're just fucked. Like, so we're in the magenta right now, so I'm like kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it for what it is because I can't stop it. And my main goal is to keep my kids safe. I don't care about myself. I just want my kids to be okay. I'll put them in the freaking bathtub if I have to. Oh, wait a minute. You know, that's for tornadoes. But we are actually starting to have tornado watches now. So now I'm like, great. Tornadoes, hurricanes, floods. I don't even know how to deal with all this stuff. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I live in a fucking trailer. God, save me. Like, what am I going to do? Did you know tornadoes develop on water? I didn't know that till now, till I saw on TV. They have tornadoes developing on the water. I'm like, is that like a mini hurricane? But the tornadoes are very fast. They last like 10 seconds, they said. It shows up out of nowhere and then goes because it's within a tropical storm. That's why, because it's not long-living tornadoes where you can keep predicting them. They just pop and go. They're like pop-up tornadoes, basically. So the advantage to that is, the advantage to that is that you don't have to worry about worry about having too much damage. Hopefully, I can't even say. I don't even know. I never had one, but. Anyway, so that's the update right now. I'm gonna put my phone on the charge because the lights are starting to flicker and I'm getting a bit nervous and it hasn't even gotten here yet. So pray for me. I pray for everybody else. Everybody stay safe. Have candles. Again, of course, I'm gonna get this posted hopefully before the ledger goes out. If by any chance, you get to your phone, you see this video. If you lose electric or you have no place to go, and whatever your case is, whatever emergency case you may have, even without electric, still try to get a hold of somebody. If you're in a situation where you've got kids, you have no electric, no way to cool down your house when it's going to be 90 degrees or 80 degrees with like 100% humidity, that's considered an emergency. That's dangerous. Definitely call United Way. Call the Red Cross first, and then if the Red Cross can't help you, we will direct you. I should say we, because I'm in the Red Cross actually. But I don't know any updates. They have not messaged me anything, and typically we actually don't even get anything about sheltering until after the damage is done, so we know what the damage is first. But we typically would direct you. If we can't, we will direct you to the United Way. The United Way will direct you from there, or they will help you. Either way, somebody will step in to help you. Family of Woodstock, for people who live in my area, will help you. Worst case scenario. Alright, so please stay safe. Don't hesitate to call for help if you need to. Please avoid calling 911. If you're just like, if it's not a super emergency situation, if you just need like a place to stay, don't call 911. Call your police department, don't call 911. Also, if the fire department is on the scene, let them know. They can also get a hold of resources for you as well. So there are people out there to help you, and definitely utilize that if you have to. So be safe, and like I said, I'll try to make the update later. Hopefully, we'll see how bad it gets. All right, guys, I'm out.